Hi there, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is the Kerbal space program. I've got a contract. Probably the last one. No. Anyway, there is a mysterious object in orbit around Kerbal, and I'm going to go find it. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Here we go. Obtain component 6R5MN and recover 6R5MN on Kerbal. So I've got this little thing. By little I mean 24,000 grams worth of stuff. Claw at the top. Some satellite, core batteries, solar panels, parachutes, which will then heat shield, and then disconnector, and then a small, relatively small engine. It's about 1,000 Delta V. Hopefully that'll be enough to intercept. And then all this lot is an orbiter stage. I put some parachutes on this bit for no good reason at all, because I don't actually have any of the item recovery abilities. So that's almost certainly not going to help at all. My main concern is that it might fall over. When I actually put it on the launch pad, because I can't actually attach stabilizers. Well, see, I like to attach a stabilizer on top of the center of mass, but I can't do that in this case. So I'm just going to have to hope that works. Oh, those parachutes are in a stupid place. I want those parachutes to go when that decoupler goes. Always check your staging, always check your staging. So that decoupler is going to go, and that rocket's going to go, and then the parachute's going to drag that off. And I want these two all. I love the way sometimes when you add something with radial symmetry, they're all in a group, and sometimes they're not. Anyway, so all this lot should go at once. So let's see how it flies. Should probably do something clever involving timing when I launch compared to when the thing I'm trying to retrieve is overhead, but I can't be bothered. I'm a bad person, I really am. I shouldn't be allowed in charge of rockets. No, it's not falling over too much. Alrighty, let's go. I should have set up an action group to deploy the fairing. Oh well. Maybe next time. Yeah, you can see how wobbly the SAS gets. Very, very wobbly. Yeah, you make an adjustment and it kind of goes eek. But so far so good. Keep a check on my thrust to weight ratio. I don't have a huge amount of control because obviously I've got those thumpers. they're about to go, so I'm keeping us. I'm just gonna keep myself below about 300 meters a second. Or I should be a little more over than I am at the minute. You've got so many things you've got to take care of. You know, which way you're pointing and how fast you're going, making sure you don't go out of that circle there, because then then you start to become aerodynamically unstable. Your altitude as well, because that determines, you know, what direction you should be pointing. You need to pick up speed. You need to go slightly off axis. Around about 20k is when it's, you know, the atmosphere is beginning to thin out quite a bit, so it's somewhat less of a problem to maneuver yourself. But also your fins give you less aerodynamic control, so it's a bit swings and roundabouts. I'm heading slightly south for some reason. Well, this looks like a reasonable launch. This is not going too badly. I shouldn't say things like that. I'll probably explode immediately. Nose up a little bit. I'm actually approaching my apoapsis. There we go, it's better. Lost a bit of control there. Nosing up so my time to apoapsis goes up. When it gets to about a minute, that's when I start going towards the horizon. Okay, it was a little bit twitchy when I actually deployed, but that's fine. Deployed the fairing, but it chucks off a lot of weight, which is a neat thing. Right, so that's stopped there. Now suddenly very quiet. I'm very off axis. That's annoying. Can I fix that? Roll. Yeah, I don't have a huge amount of control now. That did actually help, I think. Yep, okay, cool. So I'm going to set out my target. can I get an intercept? Can I just be smart and get an intercept right now? What's my altitude? Beginning to think the answer is no. Okay, so what I'm going to basically do is wait till I get to over the atmosphere, because then while I'm going through the atmosphere, I'm experiencing drag, and thus my periapsis is my apoapsis is changing. Possibly do with having an orbit that is slightly outside it. And technically speaking, given that I've got an orbit that pretty much contacts it in one place, there are clever things you can do to make sure that your orbit ends up. I think, well, I'm going to be somewhat constrained by the fact that there's a planet in the way. I think the only way to do that would be to do, because I'm behind it. So I'd need to be faster, which means a shorter orbit, which means unfortunately that there being a planet in the way gets problematic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. So I don't actually have much room in terms of going inside. I can't really go inside its orbit very much. I've got a couple of minutes to pontificate on it. It's fine. So I'm just going to circularize, and I'll start thinking about what I'm going to do next later. Yeah. I have enough delta V to do this, so the orbit went pretty well, in fact, which is nice. I don't want. Orbit, that's what I want. Just going to manually fast forward and not trust the. Well, not trust anything. Not that I've never had a problem with it going around Kerbal. It's just around other places, like final burns around moons and things. Right, it's 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm actually going to leave it there, although I'm theoretically very unbalanced. But I do now have a periapsis height that is beneath my. So I don't know why I'm maneuvering. So at least I'm going to be sometimes underneath. Yeah, the I don't know, right. So I should gradually catch up with it. Part of the problem is that because I'm relatively low, I can't. There's going to be maximum to how much time warping I can do. Right, so let's switch to targets. As you can see, there's not a huge variation in. I should see when I come either when it passes that, or I pass that or that. It should update and give me an idea of how long it's going to take, how much I'm catching up, or how much I'm falling behind my targets. And the answer is not a whole heap. The other thing I do want to check is my ascending node, descending nodes. I'll do that while I'm not fast forwarding. That's going to make minus 1.1 degrees. And that is actually just enough to make it irritating. So, right, what I'm going to do is going to ditch my orbit stage. So I should still have enough delta V to get wherever I need to go. So I'm gonna adjust my angle. That's about as good as I'm going to get, I think. Right, what kind of burn is that? Oh, that's actually still quite a bit. That's quite a bit of a burn. I also have a fairly low power engine. Oh, I should probably deploy my panels at some point. Like, say now. I have no doubt whatsoever that. No, actually, yeah, probably should have. That may have. There could have been some parts clipping there. Oh, oh dear. There is parts. Oh no. I should have got the other sort of panels, the long ones. This could be kind of bad. Oh well, never mind. Nothing I can do about it right this second. I just have to hope that it's not actually going to cause a problem. Oh well, so much for that hope. So it looks like I should, among my big list of things that I should do, apart from... Yes, I should check that deployed panels will actually point the way I think they should. I'm just gonna hope that's close enough. Right, so I now don't have any solar panels. So oh no, I do. Those ones have survived. Well, I'm just gonna have to hope that all works. Well, that's 20 minutes so far, so, oh wow, that was exciting and fun. So next it's going to be interception, and then hopefully we'll see whether or not I've actually made proper, well, given how well I've designed my solar panels, have I designed this to actually get back into the atmosphere? And I guess we'll find that out next time. So if you enjoyed the videos, hit like and subscribe. Please join us at nearlyafdice.com, which is a role-playing game themed podcast and blog, and we also have a presence on Twitter and Facebook. And until next time, reach for the stars.